everyone. Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome to a new video. If you like the hey, what's up, guys? This is the first ever time I'm using hey, what's up, guys. Now, before I ignore you and you clip off this video, I want to show you something very, very cool. Now, what you want to do is you want to put this like that, and this. After that, you want to put you want to put this here and that there. And before your eyes, you're gonna see this. Now, if you did it correctly, now sometimes when you have it swapped, this would not happen with the redstone, which is really cool. Now we're gonna do something really, really special with this. Also, if you cut this off, everything cuts off. It's kind of cool how these deactivate and activate again. Now, I'm not a redstone damage expert about this, but the things that I created myself, well, I didn't watch somebody else do it. I actually know how it works. But here's the coolest part about it. Kind of cool because it happens from all angles, and it goes to every single one. Let's see if I can do it. You ready? Wait, I need an open hand. Wait. Boom. See, I can do it too. It's just the hardest part about this one. This one's automatic version of that. Now, if you don't think this is cool, then let me spice up your day. Okay? Okay. Anyways, let's go. Now what you want to do is go up until this repeater will not light up anymore. Let's see this one. It's still not going to light up. This is strong force. Wow. Gonna have to wait. Okay, this is pretty long. I think it's longer than last time. Keep on going. I'm gonna skip 2 this time. Really? The time I skipped 2. Okay, this is the last time it's ever gonna do that. So what you wanna do is just secretly add TNT. Upside down T. Actually, TNT. Right here. Here. Oh, yeah. Clean up roof. Did somebody ask me to clean up this? Oh, nice and sparkless. You can't even tell. There was an explosion here. Continuing on, we have something else. Made an invisible maze. And I wish I knew how to make it even more invisible, but it's pretty invisible. It's see-through. You can't see the walls. So I think that's A+. And plus, the more visible, the more harder it is. So you can just do a little pattern. I'm going to do something just easy. So not just so I can have an easier time getting out of here, but so I have an easier time just fixing this up. So I'm just going to make something a little easy. Now you could definitely go hard. You can be mean and go 2 blocks wide and just do this. Boom, 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 boom. Trust me, it hurts you every single time, and it hurts even more when you actually try it. Trust me. I had a lot of practice. If you look over there. And I think the entrance is going to be here. Now what you want to do is fill this in, just one layer, all these little gaps. Now this is the areas that you can actually walk through. If it's closed up, then that means you can't get in there. But there's going to be some areas where you're not allowed to be in, like potentially this area right here. Now when you're done with all this, you're just going to fill it up with light gray. Or really, just any carpet that you want. Any type of carpet. This carpet could be blue, cyan, green, lime, anything. Really, just anything. Now, once you just have this, you have to fill it up with a 2-block gap. 2 blocks. So actually, just 3 blocks off the ground if you really want to. But this is what you gotta do, and then all of a sudden, the hard part about comes. You have to just fill this whole thing in. So I'll see you later. Okay, now what I like to do is just to tell you where you start. I like to do this, that way you know you have to start here. Okay, let's see if I can actually kind of remember how to do this. Okay. Okay. Now this is where the hard part comes in. Now if you saw the walls, you'd be like, tell a quick turn, quick turn. But no. This is basically like having somebody put blindness on you and slowness and just nausea and then kicked you into the maze. Any maze. Okay, now before I get myself lost and be here for 100 years, which is, and I can only go for 15 minutes, so this is hard. Now, of course, if you do not know, I actually had many times trying to record. I don't know why it wasn't working. Anyway, the last thing I want to talk about is this, which I forgot to turn off, which is kind of sad by me. Anyways, I actually used the same circuit that I showed you with the TNT, but I gotta say I'm a pretty good cleanup crew. Now, what I really want to talk about is how I did this. Now, at first, I'm like, okay, you know what? I'm gonna use this circuit just to launch some things in the air and make a little show while they're dancing. And then I thought, hey, you know what? It'll be kind of cool if I split this out a little bit. And then I thought, okay, this is the best idea ever. So once I got on that and I saw how cool it was, and then I showed my brother. I mean, like, who wouldn't show their brother? Then I thought, okay, you know what? I need to do this again. And then I did it. And then I did it again. And then I did it again. Then I did it again. And then I was at a tight spot because I couldn't go a little more this way, so I had to make one push up and one push side. Once I had all of that, believe it or not, I did it again. And then I just went up to here, and then I'm like, okay, you know, I think I'm a crazy person by now, but I did it again. Now, once I get down here, believe it or not, it's slime blocks. Not just to make it easier for me to fall down, but make it cooler. Now, I would fire it up, but this thing takes so long to clean up. It is crazy. I would show you, but I could just show you another dance party. Are you ready for the most best thing in the world? To me, I call this a horror show, but I guess it's to kind of be a jump scare if you put an Ender Dragon head. Now, of course, I could definitely give you the full feel by giving myself blindness. Not just that, by putting on these things. Putting on these things armor, giving them faces, maybe creeper faces. I really don't know. I'm not going to do that because if you're watching this at night, I need somebody. Well, if you're watching this at day, yes, do it. If you're watching at night, why? Okay, let's go. Now, if I was down here, I would definitely be scared if this came out of me in survival mode. I still do not know why some of it is clogged, and do not mind. And can you please do not mind my very, very bad cough? Now, the next thing I just really wanted to talk about. Okay, anyways, I wanted to talk about this with this. I have no idea how it happened. If you need a closer look, this is all pistons. I don't know why it kind of looks like a dispensers from a long way. Like, seriously, it turns from dispensers to pistons. But I really don't care. It might just be a tester pack or something wrong with my PS4. I do not know how this square happened. And if you think this just square had just happened out of nowhere and I did it, I did not do this square. And if you look, it actually came up to, I did a check mark right here. But I'm glad there's no other signs of it. Don't know how these space stunts got here, but it's there. I am actually so glad that I did this thing in the air. I mean, like, that's a little close, too close for comfort. I mean, like, close. Boom. Don't know what's going on, if it's gonna happen again, but nothing a little lag or things can fit. Hero Brian.
I'm totally not gonna say who did this.
It's totally not the guy who everybody's thinking of. Hero Brian. Anyways, talk to you guys later. Dance, party, shine.